Hey everybody, it is me, Miss Sophia the Diva. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment on this video if you're stopping by this here channel, okay? But anywho, I just wanted to hop on here and do a quick Facebook Live video to discuss what I came across in my inbox. So Essence had this title about Tyrese criticizing women for wigs, weaves, and plastic surgery. Okay, now he did have a point about some of this foolery, and he wasn't talking about all women. I assume he was talking about the Kardashians or Nicki Minaj or someone like that, or them housewives running around here getting butt shots and breast implants. But either way, I also want to talk about and comment, because I didn't get a chance to talk about it last week, but that wonderful video that Kev on stage shared with us about that woman, Juanita Bynum. She claims she's an evangelist, a bishop, or something. I don't know, but she sounds crazy to me about strapping sandals and no hosiery. Honey, it is 2017. You need to get into it, okay? If I got greasy legs, that's a good thing, okay? Because you know we don't want to be ashy. I guess she wants us to be ashy with stockings on. I don't know. So Tyrese posted on his Instagram, and I am going to read it verbatim. It turns out that this must be a quote or something from some book he wrote called Manology. Now, if you remember last year, I think it was, him and Reverend Ron had a relationship show. And, you know, they were giving advice, although Tyrese spent the majority of the time trying to overtalk Reverend Ron, who I quite frankly felt was more versed in marriage and family, since he has a number of children, as well as a few more miles on himself. But I was laughing because I have a love-hate relationship with Tyrese. Like, I love Tyrese's music, but the few interactions I've had with him, he is just annoying as all get out. Like, he has to be seen, and he just, I don't know. But either way, plus he did get married too, so I guess your woman is the real damn thing. He said, just to think that this all started over dinner, listening to a group of women tear down what they proudly call ain't shit men. And said men are all stupid and will sleep with and marry damn near anything. Huh? I just feel the need to send a message to all of these type of ladies. Remember, people, quotes are important. Your President 45 said quotes are important. I just want to point that out. We'll talk about that too in this video. Type of ladies of all races of ladies who just think dudes are just stupid. We know the difference in real hair and fake clips on. We know eyelash extensions. We know fake hard titties pointing in 4 directions. Oh, Jesus, 4 directions. With your ribs showing in the middle. Why so much separation? We know when you got little chicken legs and it leads to an oversized fake ass. You guys are really starting to go too far with manufactured beauty. Fake lips, skinny nose, barely can breathe through your nostrils, sitting across from you. You couldn't even hide your weave track. Oh, Jesus. Come on, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just sending a message that us real men see the bullshit. And if he decide to rock with you, it's just because they want to get one off. No one will ever take you serious like that or really make that move. Because you look like a manufactured clown. Okay, I ain't gonna lie. He do have a point there, y'all, because God bless her. But my orthodontist wife, I used to look at her like, where are we going today? She would have, her breasts were like massive, huge. She had this small waist, but she had them duck lips, like where she had that plumping put in. And you were just like, I was like, are you Wanda today? Okay. But let's see, where did I leave off? Wait a minute, I gotta lean in real quick, because I done lost my place. Lord Jesus. Some of you have convinced yourself that it's okay, because how many dudes be trying to get at you? Please let me explain. You got your temp fix, and you will continue to attract men who only want a temporary fix. Shout out to Team Natural, Team Squats, and Team Take Me As I Am. Team Mature Enough to consider harsh truth, because you're single doesn't mean you're lonely. Know this. Hoes, sluts, tramps are never without a man. You're single because you have standard I guess he's trying to say you have a standard and know your actual value. I had to rip out a chapter from my New York Times best-selling book, Manology, to let y'all know us as men are much more aware and smarter than some of you think. If your beauty has been purchased, that's fine. Own it, enjoy it. Just know that us real ones out here see the real. And that's from Brother Tyrese. Now, I agree with some of it, but at the same time, I'm like, who asked you, what your opinion was? I mean, right now, you getting roasted right now because you married a woman that I don't get why anyone really cares. I guess because you refer to her as a black queen, but I guess she is black, but I don't know. I really don't care. I'm glad that you got married. But some women do that. Some of it is insecurity. I was watching some young lady on the news and I was looking at her like, girl, if you get one more Botox shot, your eyeball gonna pop out your head. Okay, that's just how bad it is. But like I tell people, I really believe that some women that do get all of that extra work done where it's just like exaggerated, like the big butts like Nicki Minaj. And the other night, Amber Rose was on Hip Hop Squares and they asked the question, was her butt real? And she said it was all natural, but I'm like, organic butt shots? Because I don't think that's your real butt. I mean, maybe Cape Verdeans have big booties like that. I don't know. But, it's just like some of the stuff. But with Tyrese, he always gets a side eye from me because, like, I love his music. Sometimes I just want to tell him, just please, just don't talk, just sing, or just find some acting to do. Baby boy, we still love it. But does anyone who's watching me have an opinion on Brother Tyrese's opinion about what beauty really is? Because quite frankly, he talking to me too, because I love me a good weave, and y'all know how I am about my wigs. But other than what I had done, I think the only thing I had done cosmetic-wise was that I did have my gap brought in with braces. That was it. Other than that, I'm happy with myself. I do go get my eyebrows plucked and nails done, but I don't do gels or glue on or whatever that is they call it. I don't know. Because she was like, you want gel nail? Yesterday I was like, no, I don't want gel nail. But then that brings me to another conversation. Juanita Bynum. Last week, I think it was Kev on Stage who brought up this Facebook Live post that Juanita Bynum had done. Is she Dr. Juanita Bynum? I know she said now call her Bishop, but I'm like, girl, something wrong with you. You ain't stable. You might need to go see somebody because you sound crazy as hell. So she was on there talking about how there is something going on in the church these days. And I went into the ministry and some of these women out here are acting like hoes. And God didn't call me to be a minister of hoes. And when was it okay for praise and worship leaders to come to church without pantyhose on? Or no, she said no stockings. That's how you know she old school. She said no stockings. No stockings on with greasy legs and strappy sandals and a thong. And I was like, how would you know that I have a thong on unless you looking at me that hard? And I struggle anyways because I don't even buy thongs anymore because I wear full size underwear and it ends up being a thong anyway. So I can't help that, it just happens. But I was just like, what does that have to do with anything? And see, to me, that sounds like another form of judging. And if you read from the same Bible I do, it says, judge not. All of us are entitled to our opinion. Yes, things should be done decent and in order, but unless the dress or whatever it is these people got on is cutting all the way mid-thigh and on up, so be it. As long as it come down to the knee and it fits fine. I guess she also had a problem with cleavage. So somebody did a mashup and was showing all these different gospel singers and stuff that she probably was talking about, like Kim Burrell and Tamala Mann and Yolanda Adams and who's the girls? Oh, Mary the Campbell sisters or Erica Campbell, and I forgot what her sister's name is. But either way, they did a mashup and showed who she possibly could have been talking about. And because she kept referring to her daughters and stuff. I'm like, who are your daughters? I used to follow, like, when I wasn't too wise about Juanita Bynum, but something is terribly wrong with her. And I was like, first of all, you need to get in the corner and be quiet anyways, because you have been married twice and divorced twice. And also, as long as people are dressed appropriately, it shouldn't matter if I have on strappy sandals and greasy legs. What you should be concerned about is my salvation. That's what you should be concerned about. You should be worried about saving my soul. What I put on my body is, I truly believe that as people become more mature in the word and in their spiritual walk, they will eventually change and evolve. That happens. But for you to just pounce on somebody, that's why, like one of my mentors pointed out, she said that's why the church loses people from ages 18 to 35, because they have to hear people rain down fire and brimstone against them for how they dress. Or, the other issue also is sexuality. The main problem I have with that is, number one, why y'all act like homosexuality is the only sin. I mean, y'all don't be talking about how y'all be out here eating damn near the whole Old Town Country buffet. Okay, that's gluttony. That's a sin. How you took a pen from work, that's stealing. Okay. How you were looking at brother so-and-so's wife, that's a sin. You coveting your neighbor's wife. I mean, there's just all kinds of things. And then I'm just trying to figure out, why is it that people it's homosexuality and fornication, adultery, sex, anything that has to do with sexuality. A lot of these people will pounce on it. And I'm just like, but y'all need to be also teaching about other things too. Okay. And plus, me personally, I just believe I love everybody. Shit, I don't care, gay, straight, I don't give a damn. If you good to me, I'm good to you. And my Bible teach me to love, not judge. That's whatever you do behind closed doors, that's your own damn business. Diva don't care. I don't care. I love you. Let's see what else is going on. Oh, my friend Chris tagged me in a video, because I guess this will be a Diva Disturbed video. Oh, Erica, what you say? Juanita Bynum need to check her congregation because there's too much just going on in that church. What happened to come as you are? Girl, apparently she want to come as she is too, but she just bashing. Anytime you catch people doing that, I always think they're just deflecting on how they really feel. So I just think that she probably feels some type of way. Maybe, her body, she can't wear strappy sandals. Maybe her toes jacked up. Maybe her legs don't look too good no more, so she got to wear stockings. I don't know. Maybe she want to wear a thong, but she's now been demoted down to granny panties. I don't know what Juanita Bynum's problem is. But, and like a few years ago, she came out and said she had been with women. I'm like, okay. And according to Real Housewives of Atlanta, if you kissed a girl and you probably liked it, you might be a lesbian too. So we don't know. But either way, and I still need to do those reviews. But Angry Wig, President 45, I'm trying to figure out, when are they going to take him out? When they going to make him sit down somewhere? Because his ass is crazy. So he doesn't trust the media, but he decided that he was going to accuse President Obama of wiretapping Trump Towers, because he read an article in the New York Times where it was laced with a discussion on wiretapping. Oh my God, this wiretapping, it's everywhere. And so he decided that, therefore, based upon this article by the New York Times, which he also says in the same conversation, he does not trust the New York Times, but wiretapping must be rampant. It must be an epidemic. So he decided to get on Twitter and tweet that President Obama wiretapped him. Like, what logic does that come from? I've read lots of stuff about wiretapping, and it's old school, but you can call wiretapping surveillance or whatever. And I'm just like, well, why would you? And so, the interviewer was like, so why would you get on Twitter and tweet that out knowing that you didn't have all the facts? Well, people fail to realize I put wiretapping in quotes. Quotes are very important here. I'm just like, He is just not fit to be president. Democrats, where y'all at? Republicans that don't stand with his crazy ass, where y'all at? And then my other friend just posted some article about one of his blind leading the blind followers, talking about she want to thank Trump Care for reducing her medical expenses. I'm like, Trump Care is not even in effect. We still got Affordable Care Act, aka Obamacare. The hell is wrong with these people? I swear I feel like we woke up in the Twilight Zone. I swear. And I don't even follow the news like I used to, because I'm like, he's going to do whatever the hell he wants to and get away with the majority of it until somebody rises up, Congress finally decides to wake up and just put the smack down on him, because he's out of control, mentally unstable, and then he's not even supposed to be going to the Winter White House, but he's going, but yet you were always dragging President Obama for taking a vacation here and there. So I don't get it. I don't know what the hell going on. I hate talking about the man. I wish he would just go away. I just want him to just go away. I want him to go sit down somewhere, please, and just give up the seat. You don't know what you're doing. I mean, anyone who can stand up and admit, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I found out that unwinding healthcare is not going to be easy. So I'm just like, how, Sway? How is this man our president? I think that's about it. But comment down below. Let me know what you thought about your thoughts about Tyrese and his comments on what a real woman really is. Juanita Bynum in her very judgmental rant. I don't know what was wrong with it. Like I said, I think she just want to wear what she was talking about people shouldn't be wearing. And President Angry Wig, he got to go. But I have a feeling, hey Avery, how are you? But I have a feeling that Hillary has been silent. President Obama has not been very responsive. Congress kind of been like, I'll see some of them tweeting against him, but they kind of ain't. I feel like they are just like, they're just biding their time. They're just laying in wait, and then all of a sudden they're gonna come out and pounce on his ass, and then him and his whole administration gonna get gone. Because we can't have Pence leading the country either, because he just as bad. This is a fool that subscribes to the philosophy that if you gay, you can be converted to straight. What the hell? Like, seriously? Seriously. Oh, somebody told me to watch Scandal. I have completely fallen off from watching Scandal. I was like, I don't know what's going on, but I'm not feeling it no more. I'm not feeling it no more. Hey, Don. What's his name? Zeke from the Dallas Cowboys. What the hell wrong with him? What the hell wrong with him? He need to go sit down. Somebody get him pulling out boobs on people. I think that's it. I think that's all I've got. Oh, immigration. So last night I was watching the news, and some dude here in Koreatown clocked this woman in the head with a damn hammer. This only helps Angry Wig's narrative about immigrants all being dangerous, when we know that's not true. He hit her in the head, and he just got to the United States. He is a Korean national. Okay. I'm like, what the hell? So they arrested him for battery or assault or something. And I would say attempted murder, because anytime you use an instrumentality like that to clock somebody in the head, they gonna die possibly or have some sort of brain injury. But I don't think he did that much damage. But the way he was wielding it, it was completely crazy. So I said that just helps, and I'm gonna be praying for this EMT in Bronx, New York. She stopped off to do her job. 44-year-old mother of 5 ran down by the very ambulance she was driving, because she got out to help somebody, and the crazy fool jumped in the damn ambulance and drove off and ran over her. So we should be praying for her. Let's see, but I think that's it. Yeah, Don, ouch. And they showed it. It was caught on one of those cameras outside somebody's store. It was bad. But I gotta go eat. Y'all have a great night. Thanks for joining.